What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about something I love, and it's my favorite fish to catch around here, and it's fluke fishing. Alright, so I'm going to show you the rods and reels I used last year and what I like the best about them and where I use them. So I guess we'll dive right in. So a lot of guys now are switching to a more bait caster setup for when they're fluke fishing, and bait casters are kind of what the largemouth bass fishermen have been using for years in the freshwater. And I used to fish this Shimano Dakota, and this is a conventional rod. And if you can see the conventional, you have the switch, and that lets the line down. And then when you want to lock the line, you switch it back up. Whereas these new bait casters, they work by you click the button, and all you do is reel, and it locks it back into place. So a lot of guys are using these because they finally realize that it's more effective than using the conventional, and they're lighter, so they're easy to jig. So my favorite setup I'm using right now is a Shimano Tranx with a Tsunami slow pitch. And again, a lot of my videos that we talk about are gonna be with Tsunami equipment, because Tsunami just makes great stuff for great prices. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I was, but every Tsunami reel or rod I've used or lure has been great. So the way the Tsunami slow pitch works is it's a spiral wrapped rod, meaning it starts as like a conventional more rod, and as you go down the rod, the guides start to change, and when you get down to the reel, it's kind of like a spinning rod. And I'll be lying to you if I told you what it's good for. I know someone told me, but I forgot. But this rod is great. This is the lighter rod. It's rated, I think, 5 ounces to 2 ounces to 5.5 ounces, and I had this with a Shimano Tranx 200. I would recommend putting a power handle on this one, like this. I'm gonna talk about later, but I just got too lazy and haven't put it on yet. The 200 is good. This is a good size for the bays and the North Shore, and it's good for Montauk on calm days. But I think this is a great rod, especially for the price. The price of the rod is around $100, $110, I think. And the reel is a bit more pricier. You don't need this reel. This reel, I think, is around $200, but you could use a cheaper bait caster that's in the $100 range. The thing I like about the Shimano Tranx, it just feels like this is a 200 size reel, but it just feels like it feels very strong and powerful for its size, and I like that. And then this is the rod I'm gonna be using this year for Montauk, and we got big water and we need 4 to 5 ounces to 8 ounces to hold bottom. And right here we got another slow pitch. It's rated 2 to 7. It's a little beefier, but I like the slow pitch so much that I just got 2 of them, and they're for a great price. And this is the Dio Alexa 400 with the power handle. It's a very big reel. When I ordered it online, I didn't think it was gonna be this big. If I could go back, I would get the 300 size reel, but I'm just gonna keep it because it's gonna be good for stripers if I'm clamming or chunking. I think it's a powerful reel. And this power handle, huge friggin' handle that you could just crank them down from 100 feet, 90 feet out in Montauk. And I haven't got to use this yet, but it's gotta be great. And if you look at the spool, it holds a lot of line. I think I loaded it with 20-pound braid. I think it fit about 300 yards, and it's gonna be a great reel. So I got, for my bait caster setup, I got a lighter rod, Shimano Tranx with the slow pitch, and then I got a heavier rod, the Dio Alexa 400, with a little bit of a heavier rated slow pitch. And now, sometimes, say, you don't want to work the high-low rig or what I call a chicken rig, and you're getting away with lighter stuff, but you can also use heavier if you're just using a single bucktail. I got a Tsunami Shield 4000, which again I talked about in another video. It is one of the best reels for $100 I've ever used. It's light, it's powerful, it holds a lot of line, it looks good. It's supposedly sealed from salt water if you use it in the surf like I do sometimes for light back bay stuff. And then I got paired with a Shimano Travala This reel is a bit more expensive. I think it's around 180 bucks. And these are jigging rods. They're meant for tuna. Like some of the heavier rods are meant for tuna. But if you get one of the lighter rods, it's great for working a bucktail, casting up current, and working the bucktail back to the boat, and then reeling up and recasting. So this is a great rod. So I got 3 rods. I like to make sure when I'm fluking, I always have at least 1 bait caster for up and down jigging, and I have a spinning rod if I want to cast bucktails, or the way the tide and the current's going to be better if I use this. So I always have one of those 2. And again, there's cheaper options you can get, and there's more expensive options, but that's what I'm going to be using this year. And I used a lot of this stuff last year, and I had nothing but great times with them out in Montauk, in the bays, and on the North Shore. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want any of these, or if you want to look into any of these rods or reels that I've been using, we're gonna link them in the description below. And follow us on Instagram, The Salty Bucktail.